Hey guys, welcome back to the 500 question challenge. Before I start, yes, new haircut. I've needed it for a while. Also, that thing in the background is a cooker. Ignore it. We're on question 254. What do you think of pi? 3.1415297, etc. I actually don't know the point and reason for even why pi even exists. That's how bad at maths I am, I guess. I don't even know if it's to do with maths. It is to do with maths, but I don't know why. I don't know why it's there. I've never had to use it in real life and never had to use it in an everyday situation. And I've never heard it for any experimental things other than, oh, it's a number. 255. Do you have a driver's license? I have a motorbike license. I don't have a motorbike license either. I do have a license for a motorbike, but it's a provisional license. 256. Do you sometimes see a movie or catch a show just because a good-looking celebrity is in it? No. I hardly watch movies. I watch nearly no TV. The only thing I do is play games. So unless I have a crush on myself, because the only things I really watch is sometimes YouTube, but the main ones I watch my own videos. So I must adore myself. That's really bad. 257. What celebrity's autograph do you want most? None. Autographs are just a name and a bit of writing. What's the point? Question 258. Have people ever said you looked like a celebrity? And if so, who? Nobody has told me I look like a celebrity. I don't even know if I look like any celebrity. Question 259. If there was to be a movie about you, who do you think should play you? In personality, looks, or both? Didn't set a timer. Okay. I can't think of any that would play me. I mean, there's a lot of actors that are good. I've got a really basic life, sitting playing games, so I think just about any actor could do that. I don't know. I have no clue. Question 259. If there was to be a movie about you, who do you think... Oh no, that's... Sorry. 260. Does it ever annoy you when you know someone is a celebrity but you can't remember who they are? No, because I don't think about celebrities a lot. 261. If you could enter any celebrity's mind, like in being John Malkovich, whose would you enter? None. I don't really think celebrities that much. They're just there. Whoop-de-doo. 262. Do you want to be John Malkovich? I can't even say that. In all honesty, I don't even know who that is. So no. 263. Have you ever wished you could experience being the other gender? No, not really. I mean, girls go through periods. That just sounds annoying. I don't see much good things about being a female. I mean, there probably is. I guess there is not the pressure of having to be the manly man, the what am I trying to say here? I guess there's no pressure on like every guy has to. You are the strong one. You have to push through all this. You can't cry. You can't do any of that stuff. Whereas females can cry and it's okay, if that makes sense. I know all you guys know what I'm on about, but not many girls will. Yeah, you know what I mean anyway. There's stuff like girls can do which guys get kind of is like socially unacceptable, if that makes sense. It's really complicated to explain it, but I guess in that way, I wouldn't mind experiencing that because then you can just do anything. But just about everything else, nah. 264. What do you love most about the other gender? I guess like getting away with stuff easier. I guess also how I don't know if it's personally true or not, but it's easier getting attention from the other gender, because I would say it is. It's a lot more difficult being a guy trying to get a girlfriend, whereas a girlfriend getting a boyfriend is a lot more easier, I can imagine. I don't know if it's 100% true, but it looks that way. If a girl all needs to just look good and eventually a guy will ask her out. That's also the other thing, is the asking out part. I don't think girls have that much pressure on that because they don't really do the asking, they just have to look good, I guess, for the other person's eye. Whereas guys, we have to go ask the girl, we have to get that confidence in us to be able to. And I know there's people out there who haven't got that confidence. Even I don't have that much confidence in that kind of stage. It's difficult to do. And it's like also when it comes up to say marriage, it's like when, where, what time, what's good. You need to, everything to ask that kind of question. Whereas again, girls don't need to ask that question. I mean, there is some out there that have asked that question to the guy, which is good on them because it's about time that you've done that as well. But yeah, you see my point. Number 265. What do you dislike most about the other gender? Probably the same thing. It's like a hate and like getting away with stuff. Like say they could shout at a guy for ages. Say like you're in a relationship, they could shout at you for ages and ages and ages. And you tell any other friend of yours, I mean other girls will probably back you up, but you tell another guy that, and he's just gonna be like, stop whinging, grow up, be a man about it. That's stupid, stuff like that. Whereas if a girl went up to anybody and said that their boyfriend was shouting at them, screaming at them, arguments constantly, he would be the worst type of person. Like, that would be it. You were the worst type of person. The end of conversation. I'm gonna have to answer that door because the cat is meowing at it. Question 266. What do you understand least about the other gender? I'm not thinking of what I don't know, because there's a lot I don't know about the other gender, but the least is probably I can't really think. I don't know. I can't think of anything at the top of my head. I'm not an expert, but I can't think of what least, and I can't think of anything at the current moment, so let's move on. Question 267. Mac or PC? Neither. I'm not really a computer person. I'm more a console person. I don't ever really go on to a laptop unless I'm needing to go into Google. So I ain't fussed as long as it's got Google. Question 268. How much do you actually care about the inner workings of your computer? Or is it only as long as it works? As long as it works, I don't really care for anything else. I mean, console-wise, again, as long as it works, I'm not really that fussed about graphics and all the technology inside it. As long as it friggin' works and I can play games, I'm happy. Okay, question 268. How much do you No, it's question 269. Do you ever begin preferring IMS to other forms of conversation? I don't know what IMS is. So yes, I always prefer other ways of conversation, I guess. 270. Do you find you're different talking through IMS than face to face or on the telephone? So, okay, say that is Facebook chat or anything else. I do find myself talking differently in person compared to that, and then again, it depends on the person as well. I speak differently to everybody because sometimes I don't know the person as well, sometimes I know the person really well, and then there's the middle ground, and then it depends on what age group they are, and it's all that. And yeah, of course I talk differently to each one of them. So yeah, I guess I would. Have you ever bid on something on eBay and regretted it later? I've never bid on anything on eBay or any other site. I don't see the point in it. I mean, actually, no, that's tell a lie. I did bid on Neverwinter when I played it on something, but then I lost it. And that's when I started figuring out it might be a pay to win game. Pay to gain, I guess. But no, I haven't on eBay. 272. If you had been born a member of the opposite sex, what would your name have been? Whew. I would like to say Dion, but the female spelling. But I don't know that question. I don't know what my name would be on the female side, because it isn't up to me. Question 273. Would you name a child of yours after you? Probably not. I don't. In fact, it kind of annoys me when people do that, because then you're shouting that name, and it's like, I guess you can put Junior at the end, but that just sounds even more annoying. I just, no, I wouldn't do that. It has to be a different name. Question 274. If you had to switch first names with a friend of yours, who would you switch with? I don't know. I don't think... It's not that I don't like some of my friends' names, it's more the fact I don't think I'd suit them. So, none, I guess. 275. What's the way people most often mispronounce any part of your name? The I is the worst, especially on phone calls from, insurance companies and stuff like that. They go Dion. It's like, Dion. Oh, it's spelt here with an I, so it's Dion. It's so bad, and I bet for a fact, Necro, you're watching this, you're gonna start calling me that now, just to annoy me, and I know you are, because I can read your mind. Question 276. If you were to become famous, would you drop your last name like Madonna, Cher, and Roseanne? No, probably not, because then it would just be Dion. That's it. No. Question 277. Like to give hugs? Not really. Yes and no, depending on the person. And even then, it's not a like. It's just a hug out of saying either goodbye, hi, or anything like that. It just depends on the person. Yeah. But it's not like either, and it's not hate. It's just like a middle ground of it's there. So then again, I like hugging Holly, so I guess it depends on the person, like I said. Anyway, it's gonna have to end there. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, whatever I make. Bye.